When politicians and people talk about debt and its impact on the economy, that almost always means government debt. But private debt actually has a huge impact on the overall economy. In his new book, The Paradox of Debt by venture capitalist and author Richard Vague, we learn how the many issues of private and public debt influence the economy. Welcome, Richard.
Thank you so much for having me.
Sure. So what is one thing most people don't know about debt?
As I write in my book, Paradox of Debt, most people don't know that debt actually creates wealth. In the pandemic, a $6 trillion increase in government debt created $31 trillion in new household wealth. Government debt is money paid to households, but most went to the wealthy, so inequality rose too.
Okay, that's so interesting. And Richard, why does it seem debt is always growing?
As I show in Paradox of Debt, the economy can't grow without more debt. That's why debt keeps piling up. For the wealthiest, that's been good news since that debt creates more wealth, but for most of the rest of us, that's been a challenge since we still carry a heavy debt load. That's the paradox.
Okay, and student debt is a big economic and political issue. What do you suggest?
We saw that Biden's student debt plan was shot down. So that debt remains a challenge for the 43 million Americans that have student loans. In the Paradox of Debt, I propose student debt forgiveness based on volunteer work for a qualified not-for-profit institution, an approach where everyone would win.
That's true. Okay, and are there other major debt sources in need of change? What are your thoughts?
As Paradox of Debt shows, there were a lot of mortgage payment problems coming out of the pandemic. We suggest a program where troubled borrowers can elect to get principal and payment reduction in exchange for giving their lender some of the upside when the house is eventually sold. It can be win-win.
Yes, it can. And we're always looking for solutions for debt. So what other solutions are in the Paradox of Debt?
U.S. bankruptcy laws could use some help and some revision. As Paradox of Debt shows, they're clumsy, counterproductive, and in some respects, they hurt borrowers rather than help them get back to a healthy place. Better laws could help borrowers and lenders.
And how would the ideas in your book make a difference?
If you read The Paradox of Debt, you'll be in a much better informed place as a voter and for making your own personal financial decisions. It offers practical policies and solutions.
Okay, good to know. And where can we go for more information, Richard?
To get all the answers and learn facts about the economy, visit paradoxofdebt.com or richardvague.com.
Thank you for all the tips and info, Richard. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.